I always wanted to know what happened to times two.
I honestly think competition broke me and Jomo apart.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Talk with Timeka Marshall. And when I say talk, I don't mean any of that gloss over stuff. I mean real in depth conversation. At the end of this, viewers should say, I know you, know you. This show is being filmed at the Worldwick Building in the heart of Tiger Bay, Georgetown. And this episode is sponsored by German Soup Restaurant, one of the oldest restaurants in Guyana, and there's nothing like a German soup. Today's guest we're going to get to know a little bit better is Adrian Dutchin, singer, songwriter, father, and the winner of 2026 Soca Monarch competition. His original name, Adrian Angelo Frank Dutchin.
Whoa, the government.
Welcome.
Good. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Congratulations and let's talk. First episode. Yeah.
First episode. It's a big deal. I've actually been thinking about doing this for quite some time. We've had the space, and I kind of been pussyfooting. That's what old people
As we
say.
used to say,
Dragging your foot.
Dragging your foot.
Dragging your foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, dragging your foot.
Being lazy.
Yeah. And so I decided, this is time. I looked at the Soca Monarch that passed recently, and I just said, you know what? We really need to have a conversation about the state of music in Guyana. So I thought, why not have?
Definitely need.
Yeah?
I think.
Okay. Let's take a cheers to the first episode, and congratulations on the big win.
Congratulations to you also on a lot of your big wins. Hey.
Thank you. I'll drink to that. All right. So we're gonna get in. So is there any topics you don't want to talk about?
I'm fair game.
Yeah?
I'm fair game. I think I'm old enough to be fair game. At this point in my career, there's nothing for me to hide from nobody. There's
Grown man stuff.
let's talk.
I like it. All right. That's the name of the show. All right. So congratulations on the win again.
Thanks a lot.
How are you feeling?
You know, I honestly think this is one of my best wins. This one is like I would say this one is like the top of the cherry because of the amount of monarchs and road marches.
How many? That's another question. How do you know how many? Because
Well, we had Vanilla
uh-huh.
inside. She have 11 road marches.
Oh my.
We had
Congrats
Omaya.
to her.
Omaya had her first road march last year. We had Jomo, 6 times Soca Monarch. We have Calvin, Dancehall Monarch, Soca Monarch, and now Road March King. So, yeah.
But what about Adrian? I'm asking about your titles.
Oh, my
How
titles.
many? That's what I'm asking about.
No, well. That's why it was very sweet for me because that day was to me like was the hardest competition ever. Everybody did with
You
their
mean
accolades.
about the acts
Yeah.
on the show
Yeah.
going up against
Well,
them?
I guess I probably fit in there too with
Of course.
6 Soca Monarch at the time and 5 road marches. So yeah, it was a thing there.
Wow.
It was a
Wow.
thing. Let me take another drink to that. It was a thing there. Yeah.
Wow. So what are your thoughts about where Soca Monarch is now? I mean, as a competition, as a show, as a brand? Because before there was Carib Soca
Soca
Monarch,
Monarch.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts about the competition itself right now?
I think I see a lot of room for improvement on a lot of things that they're working on it right now, and actually they're gonna have me help them work on some of the things
Great.
that I see that they need to improve on. I don't think there's ever going to be a competition where the judge's decision is going to be loved by everyone. I've been through that many times.
You know, Well, I'm assuming, obviously, before you enter the competition, they tell you what's the criteria, like what you're going to be judged on.
I don't think
They
people
tell you
care.
specifically?
Yeah,
No, but they tell you.
yeah, they do. Yeah, they
Okay.
do. They have the group, the rules and everything is laid out right there. But of course, being on that stage, a lot of people bend the rules. I personally knew that I was going over my time. Not I didn't know I was going over it. I knew I was already over it. That's why I turned and said, I know. And I was penalized for it. They took 6 points for it. So
Really?
yeah.
Is that strict?
Yeah.
Are the rules public knowledge? Because of course the show people always go in the comments.
I don't think it's public knowledge,
I think
but
we should.
but I think people from the group could screenshot or whatever, and they could make it public. It's not nothing like big secret, not top secret anything.
No, I'm not saying that it is, but I think maybe perhaps if viewers,
if they understood,
if they have a
I
better
guess.
idea of presentation, this, what would be some of the other things? I don't. Let's say I'm just throwing things out there. Yeah,
lyrics,
relatability of
intonation.
the song
Yeah.
or this or that, and I think maybe if it was put out there, people maybe have a better understanding.
I think with Soca Monarch especially, people tend to think that presentation is the
everything.
all. Yeah.
Everything.
Not forgetting. Well, they forget everything else.
Which that is a big thing too.
But you could only get.
There's so much that adds up to it.
You could only get 20. Even if you come from a plane, you could only get
so much points.
Right? I think that's something I learned in Soca Monarch also. That used to be a big thing for me, presentation. But you could only get so much points. So what about the whole song?
What about everything else?
What about
Yeah.
And it must add up to. And then this year they had a kind of ticklish something in it. If you in the group, they were sending out different flyers and stuff like that. And if you post it on your socials and whatnot, you get 10 points.
Stop.
I didn't see a lot of people doing it. I was doing it.
Stop. That's an easy way.
But I was doing it.
It's an easy way to get points, of course. Every point.
But I was looking, but to me, every point don't count until the night. Then when the judges do the decision, then it's the backlash and the talk.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Listen, you know what? It is what it is. A win is a win, and it's well deserved.
But it's not even. So it's let's talk, right? I do see some of the comments and the stuff or whatnot, right? So you mean to tell me I won by 23 points, plus they took 6 points away from me. And people still thinking I should not have won? That's weird to me. That's very weird to me.
So they show the scores afterwards, or you're just revealing this now? They would show the scores.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the show was live stream. I didn't even know it was live stream.
Yeah.
And 90% of people thought I won. They had a problem with the other spaces and stuff, but they had a couple people messaging me personally, talking, whatever. So I'm like, I'm not gonna even reply.
Yeah, but you also know, being in the public eye for quite some time now, we already know what comes with it.
What comes with it, right?
Yeah. Do you usually live in the comments?
Oh, no, I don't.
No?
I don't. I heard I was not Guyanese. That was funny. That was a funny one to me.
Yeah. Even though you sang,
yeah,
I am a Guyanese.
Why would this person? I am not Guyanese. Like, okay.
Oh, maybe because you live in America now.
Yeah.
So maybe that's.
But I'm always I'm back and forth.
But even if you live somewhere, that doesn't you were.
I was born
here.
Yeah. But I didn't even bother.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Adrian, people.
I'm like, this is weird. Like,
Adrian,
I'm not Guyanese.
Adrian, people.
I was born in Georgia. I'm not supposed to for crying out loud.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right.
Yeah.
So yes, very Guyanese. And I think, so also with the songs, I wanted to ask you, I saw Gordon put up something about
I didn't get to read it
the
yet,
songs.
but I heard.
Yes. So.
And we spoke.
So, Gordon's, I don't remember it word for word, but he was saying something to the extent of the type of song. So that you usually come with. It's like you have a formula. And upon thinking about it, a lot of your songs, very patriotic. I know we have a few other songs out there that's talking about, being Guyanese and Guyana, repping Guyana and so on. But I don't want to make this claim and I'm wrong, but from what I could think of now, my recollection, I think you have the most patriotic songs. It's everything is Guyana, Guyana.
I probably do.
Is it intentional?
It's not. I don't start out to do it like that, but for some reason, when I'm writing, like it's like I see so much things that I want to speak about, and I find Mashramani is the time that you could get it out there. Like people would say, "Oh, it's only Mashramani time you come and." But I think on my part, it's a smart move.
Is this
I
real,
think so.
or is this like bull that you're just saying? Like,
No, it's real. I think it's
real that whenever you sit down to write the song,
honestly,
just,
yeah,
this is what comes to mind.
I'm telling you,
it is not a strategy to say, hey.
I think certain times I have used it as a strategy. Yeah.
Okay.
I
would. I tried it once. It didn't work. It didn't work.
It really?
It didn't work.
What song was that?
You don't even know the song. That goes to show. You don't even know.
God.
I don't even know.
But do you like the song? Do you like it? This year? You like it?
Yes, I like it. The only thing I don't like is the thumbnail for the video that's been going around. Now, whether that's a thumbnail or...
You know why I did that? I did that purposely.
Okay.
Because whilst doing the song, the hurricane was happening in Jamaica. The whole thing with Jamaica was happening.
But still.
I should put a Guyana flag?
Yes. We mean, boy, what? You're talking about you're born and grew in Guyana and you have a Jamaican flag in the background.
I guess. I did it with good intentions, though.
No, I hear you on that, but...
I think I wanted to just give them a little, you know what I mean?
A little something to say?
I don't even know if anybody from Jamaica knows the song anyway. But
yeah, but at least, there's some talk behind it.
Oh, yeah? What did it say about it?
No, I'm saying there's some talk here behind it with the thumbnail, with the Jamaica flag up.
Okay.
And I should know. One time, years ago, I just put up remember I used to live in Jamaica for a while. And I went to a football match. And they were doing paintings and stuff. It's like it was a big football match, Jamaica against somebody, And the people put a flag on my hand, and I took a picture.
And they came at you.
And I'm like, why?
I think
them kill me.
I think people come at you for some real frivolous things. They always, yeah, like.
I think so too. Anyways, we'll get to that the next day. All right. So. I feel like you've been doing music for...
Ever.
A really long time.
Very long time.
How long?
Very long time, since 1998. So I do know Jomo's been in it before me, Terry Garage. Yeah, a lot of people.
So that's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask, how did you get your start and who were the artists before you that were influential?
I was always, all right, to get to the whole meat of it, what made me jump into soca music is Birchmore Simon from Cross Color Records told me that if I don't do soca music, he was not going to sign me to Cross Color Records. I didn't like soca music.
You didn't?
No, I didn't like soca music. I guess because I didn't really understand it. So I said, okay, no problem. I'll try it. Showed me what to do.
So you were doing R&B. Sorry,
yeah, you were doing R&B. I used to be with a little
2007.
Boy band named Seven.
Yes, I did my research.
Yeah. So, first Soca Monarch, got third. And I was like, no, this soca thing is not for me.
This is in the first year that you started doing soca. You did Soca Monarch.
Yeah.
And third is not good placing?
I wanted first.
Yeah, but third is good for a first. But it's a good start.
I wanted first.
Okay.
I remember the guy that beat me and everything, Compton Hodges.
Yes.
So I was like, I good. So Birch was like, you did good. I was like, third. When you finish Soca Monarch, your feelings is beyond. Yeah. So everything calmed down and we went at it again. Did better. I think I won my second year I won it.
Okay.
With a Guyanese song Display. I think then I know that I said, maybe I have something going here. And Yeah, everybody always talk about my wins and never talk about the losses. I lost it a few times, yeah. Jamo beat me too. Bad. Bad. So Malo beat me too.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Jomo Malo.
It's not all about bringing first, especially in the first round. But I
In
mean,
the Soca world,
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know if I would tell myself that either. So
I don't think you. Nah.
it matters.
It matters.
After
It does
the amount
matter.
of time
It does matter.
and energy and everything that you put into it.
It's not
It
only
matters.
that. Not only that too. Like, I mean, I'm usually a very humble person. Like, very, very humble. But we all know it matters. Who is at the top? Who got the best?
But is this mostly, it matters mostly just for bragging rights or for the ego? Is what you think it matters mostly? All right.
For this Soca Monarch, I think it mattered. It mattered for everybody. I honestly, I think it mattered for everybody. Because like I said, this one had the most people with accolades inside, and this was like if this is the hardest one for everybody, whoever win this one is
But what does yeah mean? What comes after?
For me, it was just something that I always wanted to test myself with. You know what happened? So I was on WhatsApp, and thing came across by chat GBT, right? And it said that in Guyana, it gave the ranking of soca artists. I was number 5. I was like, Jesus.
I don't want to ask where am I.
I was like, what? I think you were like 7 or 8. Something.
Who's number 1?
Jomo.
Who's number 2? You need to send me this.
Calvin.
For soca.
It was Jomo, Calvin, Diana, Chapman. Who was 4? Who was 4? Oh, Omaya Hall was 4th. I was 5th, and I think OKC was 6th. And I was like,
and I'm 7th? Chad don't know everything.
I was surprised. I was like,
Chad don't know everything.
Really?
Chad is a predictive.
I think the list went something like that. And I was like,
and
wow.
It pulls from. But
like, wow.
Hold on, no shade to any of the artists too. I just want to put that out there. I'm not saying that. No shade to them.
No, there was no shade to them, but I was surprised at where I was. I was like, God damn, I'm so low.
Well,
at least I could tie with somebody.
No, I could be lower because I haven't even been releasing. So
nah, but
and I'm not. I've never been in the competition space.
I'm tell you this, but it's not about
either.
It's not about releasing. It's about what you did, the body of work that you did. Is like really like I was in Letem last week, and I was at this place. They had this big TV, and the song that you did where you had on that I won't stop. You had on that Guyana baby.
That's
that's my favorite. That's like my, and I'm looking at it, right? And the guy is like, this girl is singing anymore. And I'm like, no, she don't sing anymore. But
how you know that?
Well,
I
haven't heard. I haven't heard anything of late. But I was telling them, I was like, her body of work is very, very good.
Thank you.
Very good, right? And he's like, yeah, and she have some nice songs. I'm like, yeah. So I think that's it for me. Like how people will remember you. Like if you did something good, your body of work. Like me when I was younger, this man just did one song. I forever chasing this man's song. Mashing Guyana, people going crazy. I forever chasing that song. And that's just maybe that and Little Christmas Tree might be the only song you might remember from him. Otherwise, so that I don't hear anything about him, but you would always think.
So you said a lot there. You said a lot there that I wanted to.
I have a lot to talk.
Yeah, no, which is good. You said a lot there that I wanted to interject on, but I'll pick up from where you left off.
All right.
The artists and their legacy, the artists that came before you, who were some of the artists that was in the space, and even like growing up as a kid, like who are the artists that you would remember?
I like Marvin Gaye a lot. I love Marvin Gaye music.
Guyanese.
Oh, Guy. Compton Hodges because of. I love the fact that He know how to. He just knew how to work a crowd. Um, Jomo, I would never take anything away from Jomo. Very, he's a great performer.
You grew up listening to Jomo?
Great, and watching him with Byron Lee. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Huh.
I watched him with Byron Lee. I was like, huh, very
Who
good.
else? Can
Terry
you think of
Garrett.
anybody else? Well, yeah, Terry.
Terry Garrett.
Okay.
I grew up. I heard. I used to always hear stuff. Chutney, Fiona. What do you call them? They had a name. Was it Sugar Cake Girls?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that one song.
So
yeah.
everybody would know that.
I remember that
Yeah.
song. Well, I guess what I'm just trying to get at is I don't know a lot of
Guyanese.
Guyanese musical history. I would and when I say I know of those names, I know those songs, but like before that, like I can't think
Nobody.
like what would my mom like what she used to listen to? Who were the artists then?
Oldies from outside, not.
Yeah, but I mean,
Guyanese. Not
no,
Guyanese.
but they must have been. Come on, they must have been Guyanese artists at that time. But
I think a
why
lot of
don't
bands,
we?
I think a lot of bands probably used to rule that Mingles and them used to probably.
Adrian, I'm talking about before that too. And my mom is not even like a party person,
But
but they must be.
Jack and Patches.
I don't know who that is. I'm gonna go check. I'll do my research.
And with this guy, oh gosh, I forget his name. What's Elijah? Must get your thing. Must get your thing, ding, ding, ding.
That's
must get your
Guyanese.
thing.
He's
Yeah.
Guyanese.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you. So, my point that I'm getting at is
There's not enough.
we don't know.
We need
Not
more.
that
We need more.
it's not enough. They exist, I'm sure, but we don't know of them. Why don't we know of them? Why is it not
Because
taught in our culture? Why isn't this something that's preserved? What happens when you and I go?
we know music, I think no, and I think that's probably why another thing why I did Soca Monarch. I think now music it's appreciated now more than then. Back then, I don't think it was really appreciated. Now, much better than back then. I think so.
My opinion on it is people will come and go, times will go and times will change and so on. There'll be new people and so on. But I think we need to preserve our culture. And to preserve our culture, it needs to be taught. You and I, we grew up being taught things. That's the only way we know, and then it needs to be passed down. And why I'm mentioning this is because I remember years ago when I used to be in Jamaica, and I would hear artists talk about, their influences and so on. And, they're talking about some Jamaican accents. And I had no idea who some of these people were. And I thought, man, maybe I need to like research my craft more and know where things came from. And so you get a better
Understanding.
appreciation for, and and just hearing these artists call names, you'd be like, oh, they really know their stuff. Is impressive. And then I thought, who can I call? Who are these names from Guyana, these Guyanese artists? Because I haven't heard of them, because it hasn't been passed down. It hasn't been taught. These things are taught in schools when you go to Trinidad and so on. Like culture, music, it's huge. People know where they come from, what happened before them, and it then inspires the next generation to want to be like.
Music and entertainment is not as serious in Guyana, or I would say it wasn't as serious in Guyana back then. I think it's a bit serious now.
So then now we need to start implementing things. I think
hopefully,
if we are looking at preserving culture, I think these things are important.
Hopefully after this podcast, people will say, well, maybe we need to.
Well, I think also as artists, we also have a responsibility.
True.
And I don't think that we use our platform. Well, I know I'm guilty of it. I surely don't use my platform like I should. And you have a lot of love from the people and sway from the people. And you can influence. And I think we need to it's important for us to start talking about talking up about things that's needed in our industry. How do we improve it? We're the ones who are in the industry, so we know what is needed. We don't need nobody to come and tell us. We know the fights and the struggles that we're going through and how we can implement it. We've been in other stages.
Right.
We have experience.
I could tell you this though. What you talking about right there? Things we need in the industry, like having our culture taught. I could bet you a lot of people are not gonna give a crap about that. They're not gonna think it's important because that's just how.
So what does that say? It's okay to forget about our culture. It's okay.
But do you think what I'm saying is true?
I think it's not false, but don't you think? But don't you think that there needs to be a conversation around that? And
I think artists that came up in our era would more have a better appreciation for something like that than the newcomers. I've been around them and I've listened to them, and it's not about culture really and preserving culture and the ones. But actually, a lot of them don't even give a crap about me and you, what we did for the culture. I don't even think I did anything.
I agree with that.
To be honest, I don't even think I did anything for the culture. But they don't care. They don't care. They don't care.
You have contributed immensely.
They don't care.
But I'm not talking about a lot of the artists coming up.
But they should have appreciation for people who have contributed, like build that platform, because people like Compton Hodges built it for me.
But I'm not even speaking on the new artists, the younger artists. You're
The
young.
older ones.
You're young, and a lot of the times when you're young, you don't know much.
The older ones don't even care to. Honestly.
You're now entering into something new, and a lot of times it's just you're looking at hype, and So I'm not even talking about the artists and the appreciation.
The older ones.
I am saying policy is what I'm talking about. We need to start implementing a policy throughout the country to preserve our culture. A lot of these folk songs and certain things that's authentically Guyanese. I'm talking to not only now, but I've been having like discussions with several producers and so on. And like, it's not that I'm not doing music. It's just that I think right now it's important to do things a different way. I think music needs more structure, more infrastructure. I think, and I want to see how I can really
help.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
So I was talking to a producer, and we don't have our own genre of music, right? But what is the sound of Guyana? Is one of the questions, and it is very hard
Ring bang
to answer that.
Ring bang, I think, from Eddie Grant. Ring.
Would you say? So. There's a sound.
Yes.
He's Guyanese. But does that make it our sound?
I think he was trying to make it our song, or I think it is our song. There's a few people.
Say that we have
around that.
I wouldn't say we have a sound.
There's a few. Okay, so there's a few people around that kind of create. Maybe Kwekwe is not our thing.
I think Kwekwe is an African descent thing. I think that's passed down through.
The kind of music is.
I don't know if that makes it originally Guyanese, but I could be wrong. But all right, so even when you look at Soca now, right? Soca, Trinidad, Beja and Soca have a different sound.
True.
St. Lucia,
Grenada, everybody has
come with their own. So we could be doing Soca, but what is the sound?
So you think we need an identity? We need a song.
So I think it would be great. So you can differentiate between.
Okay, like you listen to Buyan. Okay.
Yes. So that's something we're actually.
That's
something we're actually working on now. But I think it's overall we need more structure within the music. And put aside that too, I think for looking at like the next generation of people coming up and so on, like I think music needs to be taught in school. And when I say music, I mean like I went to school obviously and learn about Beethoven and I'm like, how does this like? I was excited to do music, and when I'm there, I was like, can you teach me something I can actually use now?
People need to learn to read music. Like, it's true. That's very good. Well, that's why I'm happy I'm here. So I'm hoping that people in high places can see this and say, you know, we need stuff like this. And I blame myself too.
No, it's us.
Because
It's us.
when I'm in that circle, that big forum, and I have a listening ear,
Yeah.
I really need to do that.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the more people knocking at the door,
The better.
yeah.
Okay.
So we need structure. We need to come together. These are the things that's bothering us as a collective. How do we implement? How do we move forward? Yeah.
I think it will happen. It will happen.
Well,
it will happen. We have open ears now, I think.
We, the people in the industry, need to make it happen. We can't sit around and wait and say, oh, somebody gonna see this and blah 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 blah. Conversations need to be had, and we need to put it forward to say, hey, this is what's going on. You know what I mean? The country is developing. We need to get our music industry developed too, and these are some of the steps that we can implement to get there.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, so we divert a lot. Okay. So I noticed you were in several groups. So I saw there were 7.
Mm-hmm.
And with the song Promise. Is Promise or
Promises.
Promises? Yes. I think I know the song. Actually, I don't want to sing it and be wrong. But I think I know it. Times 2, Crossfire,
Mm-hmm.
Them Guyanese Boys. Is there any other?
No,
That's it.
that's it for before.
Was it with groups?
I don't know.
And you?
You know. Sometimes I get a spark, a vibe, and I just say I think this person would sound good on this. This person would sound good on this, and then we do a song or we have something, and then it just turns into a group. Like, yeah, it just turns into a group.
Okay. So you're a real good team player, I figure.
People would beg to differ, but myself and Jumo, we had a contractual agreement that was times 2 that lasted for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was probably the most success. Crossfire 2, I had a 3-year contract.
Mm-hmm.
So those 2 were contractual. So that's a 7. We were just young and just vibing.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next one? Them Guyanese Boys.
Them Guyanese Boys.
Them Guyanese Boys is it's very complex for us to do music and do work and be fathers, and it's very complex.
Because you guys are all individual
very complex
artists too.
Very complex.
Right?
Yeah.
There's how many songs y'all got under the
Well, with my vocals on it, 2.
officially that's officially
2
out.
that I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I ask, I always wanted to know, what happened to times 2? What okay, so
Times 2, other than our contractual agreement being up,
because you can resign,
and we didn't.
at the end of a contract. You always decide, hey, I want to go for next year. Hey, I want to.
Maybe we didn't. Maybe we didn't want to resign.
Well, that's obvious. That's what I'm asking.
I honestly think competition broke me and Jomo apart. Him being who he is, I being who I am, both of us want to show that, yeah, we could do this on the stage and whatnot.
I'm the man.
Yes. For me personally, when I did Joke, and I have never really spoke about this. I just let it go. But when I did Joke, that was it for me that year.
Mm-hmm.
That year was a very weird year. I think me and him actually was chucking at each other on the road and all kind of thing.
Oh no.
On the truck, and yeah, for road march, and yeah, that was something. And when it was all done, a guy called Lennox Canterbury, God rest his soul, he was like, why you guys like this? Like, and we didn't even have the answer. But we knew the answer was like, yeah, I want to win Road March. You already win Soca Monarch. I want to win Road March.
So it's a competition.
So I think competition between us kind of let us go apart. Every
In hindsight, would
every
you,
competition, me, him, we never used to speak. We would never speak, never. We would be at a venue, we never spoke to each other. Never.
wow, even though you're in a group, y'all had like a friendship, like a,
We had
or
a
was
real,
it just like,
we me and him were buddy pals, like, yeah. And then I think the minute we started competing against each other, it drove a wedge between us, and that was about it. And it's probably really, really worse now, like worse. I don't think
so you guys are in speaking terms? No.
no.
Oh my. Okay.
I don't think me and him, but I don't know. It depends. It depends. But yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's
You
unfortunate.
like the
Like
group?
as a
What?
fan, yeah, I liked.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of
As
people.
a fan, I really liked the group. You know, I come up looking at you guys, and I think it was a nice combination. You guys are similar height. You're no. Oh, hold on. The optics, the, the optics of it looked good.
Mm.
He's dark skinned. You're lighter. It's like it just seemed like opposite, like opposite.
They call us uptown. All different names we had. Uptown,
It
downtown,
was a
light and
nice-
day, and all kind of
I
things.
won't
man.
go so far.
That's what we had.
But it was a nice blend, and the music was good too, because then you would do more. You would do like the singing parts, and then he would come in and do the DJ parts, and
It was nice.
I think it was a
It was a vibe. It was a vibe,
was
and
a
it was a
vibe.
vibe, but it was an energy. A lot of people ask. Think for instance, Raw called me. Raw said, Adrian, Guyana Day in New York, but the only way I'm booking is if you and
You
Joe
and-
times two, right? And I laugh. I'm like,
so that's never
so I guess people, but we did it
never
together.
gonna. You guys did it.
We did it
the
together.
times too.
Yeah, we did it.
So you could come together for you
Uh,
know
it's a whole
the
it's
greater
a whole-
good.
It's a whole different thing now. I think now you should know this. Like now in the soca world, with Soca Monarch being over with, and to me it's done with. I did what I had to do. For other people might not be that. And they have people that is holding to heart. It's a
You know,
ticklish thing.
everyone's different, but you know, I just feel like
We could come together.
once we can put, I'm different from other people, but like I know to put my ego aside and do like what's best for the whole. Oh, so this is a question I always wanted to, I always wanted to know, not just about you, but you get nervous before a show?
Mm-hmm. I do. I get
What do you,
jitters.
how do you,
But for some reason, as
Control
soon as
it.
my name's called and I hit the stage, like I don't remember being nervous.
I hear people say that, and there's some truth to it,
And
but
it is for me. Like
how do you prep for a show? Do you have like a,
sometimes I have a drink. Sometimes
you have a drink of choice? Because you know, some alcohol give you different results.
True.
So
True. There's shows that I've been on that I had a little too much to drink, and
Yeah.
it was horrible.
Oh my God.
It was horrible.
God. Yeah. No, I completely understand.
It is horrible, but I look at it as you know what I mean. You live, you learn.
Mm-hmm.
You live,
Choose
you
a
learn.
different drink next time.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we spoke on this already. Okay. No, we didn't. All right. So going back to a little bit of what we were talking about before, what would you say is the state of, what do you think of the state of our music industry right now? Where are we now, and what do you think is missing?
I think we're missing a lot of things. We're missing a lot of support financially. A lot of change.
Can I pause there?
Uh-huh.
Can I just comment on that?
Mhm.
Yes. I heard that, and I'm just gonna use this as reference because it's recent, and you know you're the Soca Monarch winner.
Mhm.
But I wondered Like, is there any kind of, if there's anything that's given like a stipend or something for the people who are competing in the show? Because you got to spend to put together your presentation. There's a lot that goes into show night. You don't just turn up and I go on stage. You gotta get outfit.
From what I heard,
You
it's
gotta
being
get
looked at. From what I heard, it's being looked at, and that's one of the things that I spoke to the organizers about implementing, because that's what happens in Trinidad. You get a stipend for just being in the finals to help you, whatnot. There's also a kind of stipend to help you with stage props and different type of things. I think those are the type of things I'm gonna be implementing in it when I'm a part of that committee.
Oh, you're gonna be part of the committee.
Well, I'm working on it. I'm
Okay.
working on it. So other artists can be helped. But our music industry, I think we need a lot. But it starts from attitude. That's the first thing. A lot of our entertainers in Guyana, oh my God, the attitude, they don't have a welcoming attitude at all. For people to work with them, for people to want to work with them. It's and it's sad to say.
What do you think causes that?
It's sad to say.
Like,
I think the people. I think the people.
Meaning the artists themselves.
Yeah, the artists themselves.
Okay.
You know, I personally think a lot of Guyanese people don't be brutally honest with a lot of artists. They would take something that is funny and literally make it big and put it out to the world. I've been on TikTok and stuff like that, and I was seeing people doing horrible things, and this is what they're pushing out. Like, oh, this is from Guyana.
How does that make you feel as an artist who, like, puts in time and their craft?
It makes me feel terrible.
How do you feel?
It makes me feel terrible. It makes me feel like, so what people that really put in time and effort doing it for? Because, like, I think they make everything like they would say a poppy show. And then for the good things that's out there, there's no push. There's no, like, togetherness to get it out there. But for the crazy things, it spreads around like wildfire. And it brings me, it makes me really believe that everybody loves the lie. Nobody wants to know what's the truth, because the lie is juicy. So the craziness is juicy, so nobody have time with what's good.
Yeah.
I saw a concert last week. I wouldn't say a concert. I saw an artist went to do a thing. And I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, what is going on here? And the views, I'm like, what is this? And then
the views were good.
If you see people and the
what
comments,
were the comments?
It was a joke.
It's a joke.
People laugh. Oh, this is what Guyana this produced. This is what, and I'm like, oh boy.
So
how do you feel about stuff like that, though? How do you feel about stuff like that? You laugh at this?
I think it's awful. I hate it. I think it's so awful.
I've been looking at it like,
I think that it's a terrible representation of Guyana. The things that we highlight and put out there, I hate, and I'm using this right word, I hate Guyanese Facebook. I think they love everything negative, everything like derogatory, stupid shit, and I think that's what they love to live on.
I didn't even know Guyanese have Facebook.
No, there's a Guyanese, there's
Guyanese page.
No, I call it Guyanese Facebook.
It's a group?
No, it's Facebook.
Oh.
But of course, you've built your friends would be mostly people in Guyana.
I don't have
so
Facebook. I don't
when you go onto Facebook, I don't go on it a lot either. Then that's because why? When you go on Facebook, so obviously the people who are in your friends,
pops up.
Yeah, these are what they're posting. This is what they're sharing. This is what I absolutely hate it. And
I ask some people, why do they even share stuff like that? Like,
I think people very.
You know what? I'm not gonna even call a name, but a very popular soca artist asked me. He's like, so you know this guy? He asked me about this other artist. I'm like, no, not personally. He's
but
like,
you know the person.
But I was like so, I was blown away that he even knew the person. He laughed. He's like, I know he didn't want to tell me exactly what he wanted to say, but these are the type of representation that goes out there.
It's
And I've seen it.
it's
Guyana
embarrassing.
versus Trinidad and Jamaica. And for Guyana, they had this guy. And I'm like,
It's very embarrassing what we put out there. It's saying this is who we are. It's saying
yeah.
it's a bad look. It's a really bad look. And I think well, I don't
But
know.
what can they do about it?
I-
But what can they
I
do
don't
about
know.
it?
To be honest, I don't have an answer for that because I don't have control. We don't have control over that. It's people like to be entertained and they like nonsense.
Some of it is not even entertainment.
nonsense.
Some of it is just.
It's nonsense. Yes, yes, yes.
I saw this girl singing last week. Oh my god. Oh my god. And people are encouraging this girl. They're encouraging. Yeah, you go, girl. And I'm like, why would they?
Maybe the girl just needs to work on it a little bit.
There's nothing
Everyone has a start,
there's
and you
not-
can work on it.
There's nothing to work on there. You got to be brutally honest with yourself. You could do it or you can't do it. Maybe she's good at something else, but I kid you not, she's not good at singing.
So, what do you say to like an artist, this girl who really feels like she has talent, and the people are encouraging her in the comment section?
I don't think what anybody tells her can deflate her at this moment because
Girl,
they,
gotta
they,
do that thing.
they have so many people encouraging her, and it's like they're finding it funny, but they still put. It's like they're making a laugh and joke off her, and
but
she
we
thinking it's
have-
true.
Yes, but we have artists, and I can think of a few that their names are known, they're popular, and the songs are not quality songs. It's not good. It's
You know-
trash.
One of my cousins, he came home. He said, "Guess who I just meet?" No. Yeah, there. Salsa artist. Yeah. I just laugh. I'm like, oh my god. Okay. And I'm like, you like that? He's like, why? That's a joke, but this we big artists, and I just laugh. People find it funny, but at the same time, that's what they pushing out. I don't get it, but hey, that's life.
I think everyone got to do what make them happy, and if that make you happy, then go for it. But I think we still need to be real at the end of the day, and we need to take responsibility for what we're putting out there because we are saying to the world, this is who we are, this is what we like, this is what's hot over here, this is what we endorse, and all that, and then it really holds the music back. So
big time. It does big time.
I think we need to take responsibility for that and do better.
Big time. And it's amazing how the nooks and cranny they get in. And I'm like, oh my God, how this thing showing here? I've been trying to do this. Look what it happens. Hey, that's how it goes.
What's your most proudest moment thus far in music?
I would say performing in Washington DC. I had to perform for a bunch of big wigs, and I did. I'm a Guyanese, and after the show, a lot of people came. A lot of people didn't even know about Guyana and whatnot. That was a very proud moment for me, and I would say Soca Monarch 2026. Like that's my best. I felt so. That was such a weight off my shoulder. I was like, okay, so this is it. I'm not doing this anymore. I think.
This is the last year?
You know what?
Hang up your
Not
crown,
I don't know.
put aside.
I don't know. Soca Monarch is. I thirst for Soca Monarch, but then when I'm in it, then I remember why I don't want to do it again. I hate begging people for sponsorship. I hate begging people for sponsorship, and I hate these people that you would hang out with them, and they got all this big talk and this and yeah, and then nothing. I just hate sponsorship. I hate begging any company. I hate begging, going out and thinking. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm done begging people for things. I done.
Do you think that you can you can make a living off of music in Ghana?
I think it's a slippery slope. You have to be involved in other things.
If you're doing just music, can you make a living for yourself in Ghana?
Mm.
I think that answer.
I
The
don't
fact
think
that you
so.
can't say yes.
I don't think so. I don't. It's very hard. It's very hard. And corporate Guyana. I don't think corporate Guyana really gives a damn about talent, and it's a very hard. And people would think that, hey, use Adrian Dutchin. This sponsor you and this. Jesus, Lord of mercy. It's not like that at all. You be begging these people. It's so much running around, so much hassle. It makes you feel like whatever.
So if Adrian, who's been in music for how long, have all these titles, have all these songs and so on, it's hard for him to get sponsorship.
Much less.
How about the younger artists?
Much less. I feel their pain. Honestly, I feel their pain. Vanilla did Soca Monarch this year. She went out with no props, no dancers, no nothing. Because she didn't get sponsorship. She was out there by herself performing. And that's so sad. She is the 11th time. Even me ain't even make it to 11. I barely at 5. She got 11. And it's hard for her to get. Why? But why? Sometimes I ask myself, do they think that we're not talented enough? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. They don't believe in us. I do not know. But it always gets to me.
No,
It always gets to me.
that is heartbreaking. But that's one of my biggest takeaways from looking at the show, and from looking at a bunch of the shows. So I'm that's why I was asking about the stipend. I think it's to put on a show. There's a lot that goes into it that you gotta pay for.
lot.
People are not just gonna turn up and say, "Oh, I can come on the stage. Oh, I'll do your outfit. Oh, I'll do your makeup. Oh, I'll do your hair." Oh,
And who can afford confetti? Who can afford the bells and whistles?
but it affects the production of the show.
It
The
does.
quality of the show.
It does.
You can't put on a good performance or a good show for the people when you have nothing. You can't afford to do anything. And then that holds us back. So now when you're going to compare our Soca Monarch or some of our stage shows
To Grenada
compared to
or
other
Trinidad.
shows.
Yeah. Oh, Grenada. Lord.
So we need people to invest in the arts and invest in the,
We need
in
a
the
lot of people.
artists.
We need a lot of people to do it. I don't know what is the hold back. I don't know. And I would see some of my friends out, right? And these people bill would come up when they finish hanging would come up to $600,000-$700,000. And it is nothing. It's like nothing. And I'm like, Jesus, like
So, all right. So since we're here talking about this
I
now,
need another drink. I need another drink.
or
I
you need some
another-
ice?
I
Take
do,
some
I do,
ice.
I do, because
The prize money
how much is
for
it?
the prize money for Soca Monarch.
How much is it?
You gotta tell me. What do you mean? How much is it?
It's how much?
You have to tell me. I didn't compete.
Listen, I did. So.
What do you mean? You didn't receive.
Not yet. No, they have a prize giving ceremony. You can get until I
So you're not sure.
think it's 3. I don't know.
Okay. But
I think so. I'll ask them. I think so. I'm not sure.
that's crazy that you're
I
the winner
don't know.
and you have no idea.
That's the show that
You didn't do it for that. What was it the previous year?
to
So
me.
they upped it.
I think they did.
They
Yeah.
upped it by
I
okay.
think they did.
Okay. Well, it's good that it's upped, but I think
It's
it needs
alleged.
to be.
It's alleged.
Okay.
It's alleged.
It's alleged.
It's alleged.
I think
Next year, I put the people on the spot. It might be a guy.
I think we need to start doing better. I think to hold a title of Soca Monarch out of competition to say, okay, I am the best, I am, I think it should mean something, not just bragging rights. I think it should be life changing. When you go up in Soca Monarch in Trinidad and so it can change your life. What can you do with your prize money from here? Literally, what can you do?
You do. I mean,
What can you buy?
for me,
How you spending it?
how you spend?
How you
Well,
plan to
usually
spend
a
it?
lot. I can't know. I can't tell you how other people spend theirs, but mine, I think 1 year I bought a car. I think a year. I think so. I think a year I bought
Not
a
the
car.
full amount for the car
I
or
think
the
I
down
paid out.
payment.
I think I paid out on
All right,
it.
that make more sense. You
Yeah.
get a down payment.
Yeah, I think I did that. I think so. Yeah, a year, and I think a
Okay.
year I bought a bike. I think so. That's when I was young
Younger.
and crazy. That yeah, you won, blah blah. I think now is 3 million, and I'm not sure, but in Trinidad is a lot. It's a lot in Trinidad.
Well, not just Trinidad too. Other
Grenada?
other Soca Monarchs.
I have no idea. I could ask my friends, but I don't know.
Other Soca Monarchs, yes.
Mm.
I think that needs to be upped by a lot. You know, I hear Guyana making a lot of money. You heard that?
I know the guy and get
Okay.
a lot of money.
And I've
So
heard
maybe
I've heard budgets pass.
maybe we'll get a surprise and that's Soca Monarch will
Listen.
be maybe a
Listen, you don't get
Yeah.
listen, you don't get any surprises. We need to push our agendas, Adrian. For people to take you, not you, us serious, we have to take ourselves serious and start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
That's important.
Very.
All right, so moving on. What's making it to you? And would you say that you've made it?
I wouldn't say I've made it. I think making it is living very comfortably. Not begging for sponsorship. You can sponsor yourself. Being independent in every aspect. You have something to show that yes, music did this for me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a business, whatever. Something that's making an income that you don't have to do anything else other than music.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've made it.
Okay. All right. So, I know you have 2 kids.
3.
It's 3 now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My eldest is 22.
Huh? Time flies.
Timeka, I know you since a little girl.
No, you did. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. And
So,
I'm still a little girl.
I'm old. Let's take a drink. We need to take a drink for that. We need to take a drink for that. Yeah.
All right. So, what kind of dad are you? What kind of father is Adrian Dutchin?
My second daughter would say I am serious. I don't think I'm serious. My second daughter would say I'm serious.
It's hard for me to
My
see it.
son would probably say I'm serious also, but they get away with everything with me, not their mom with me. They get away with everything. So what they do, they always ask me instead of their mom. My first daughter would probably say I'm serious because she grew up in Guyana, but she's living in New York now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a lot more strict with her over here. But overall, I think I'm a father that my kids get away with anything. They get away with anything. What kind of mom you think you are?
My kid is a baby.
But you look at them and you be like,
Before I had a child, I always would say I'm gonna be a very strict mom. Now it's like when you look at him and you're like,
and it gets worse.
I'm like, when I look at him, I'm like, but
It gets worse.
how could I be mad at you?
Gets worse. Gets worse.
What do you mean gets worse? In what way?
Because when it gets older and you want this and one and you know that is bad for them and they give you that face and that thing and you
I feel like, but that's what I'm saying. So I haven't been truly tested as yet because he's still a baby. So I still feel like I'll be somewhat of a strict mom, but I don't know. I'll have obviously a soft spot for that kid.
You will have a soft spot.
So-
The first one too. How many you want? How many you want?
I am okay it being one and done. I didn't
That was my thing.
enjoy being pregnant.
That you didn't enjoy being pregnant.
It was
My
huge.
thing. If I
So
had
why would I
if I had my son first, that would have been it for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm okay for it being one and done, but I am
think you should have a
okay two.
I think you
I
should
am
have a daughter.
I'm not opposed to it, but I do want a daughter.
I think you should.
And I think the part of wanting a daughter is like you always want mini you.
Yeah.
And I feel like my son right now, sometimes he looks like me, sometimes he looks like Clinton. When I'm like I kind of want
you.
yeah.
It happens. It happens. You want you.
I kind of want to
Yeah.
see Lil B.
It happens.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But my kid is wonderful, and I always wonder like if I'm gonna get that lucky again to get a kid
You will.
so
You will. You will.
wonderful because he's
You will.
great. So I'm like, how am I gonna top
Well,
perfection?
How old is he? How old is he?
He's 8 months.
Oh, you haven't touched terrible twos as yet.
Oh my god!
Enjoy
All
that.
right, don't scare me.
Enjoy terrible
He's
twos.
now he's creeping. He's standing up, and now I gotta watch him all the time because
Enjoy it.
like falling all over the place, and
Enjoy
I'm like,
it.
oh, could you just stay put?
Enjoy it.
Everyone always tells you like they try to scare you.
No, it's
They're
not.
like,
It's not.
oh, you're
no,
not
because
gonna sleep.
I think
Oh,
they've been through it before and they know exactly the different stages.
Yeah, but
Like they have a stage.
I like to look at the positive.
Yeah, but they have a stage that they go through.
I don't want you to scare me, is what I'm saying.
You will be like, wow.
I don't want you to scare me,
What
Adrian.
happened to this sweet little baby? What happened?
I am having such a great time. I really don't want to.
I think that's you know what happened. I think that is the part that really turns you into a parent because you're like, oh my gosh, what will happen when you get older? You what? I think that's what happens. Yeah. Mhm.
Well, I'm
You'll be all right.
enjoying the moment thus far,
You'll
but
be
that's
all
why too. I'm not rushing to get another because
You'll
I'm
be
like,
all right.
I'm still in the beginning stage of this. Let me see how this goes, and then I can decide afterwards. So I'm not,
I'm good. I three. I
You're good.
Three. I good. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure, I am good.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
aunties that have 8 and
That's crazy.
Not me.
That's
I'm good.
crazy. All right. So if your kids say, Daddy, I'm moving back to Guyana to become an artist, what would you say?
It would be very shocking to me because none of my kids are really involved in music the way I am.
Would you encourage it though?
Hmm.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Would you encourage it?
Hmm. I don't think I would. I don't think I would.
I feel the same way.
I don't think I would.
Yeah. I know I wouldn't. Or I would say, no, I'm lying. I would say, do it, but you got to do something else on the side. That's more serious.
Yeah.
That this can't be your bread and butter.
Yeah.
Like if it's your hobby,
Okay.
fine.
I'll work with that, but I know the road that I had and the road that I'm still walking, and nah. Mm-mm.
But
The road has gotten better, way better from when I started. But if all of these things that we would like to work on are implemented, then
yeah,
yeah,
we can only. I don't want to say hope.
Hope.
We gotta push it. You need to be the change you want to see, right? What drives you to keep doing music?
the love for it, definitely the love.
Still
for
love it.
I love it. I love making music. I love the fact that that is what I do. Like I can
What part do you like? The creation part?
creation. I love creating. I love creating it. Like you just have a blank canvas and you just
Yeah.
I love that.
I
I love the
think-
fact that I could do it. Yeah.
I think it's a special feeling. It's like 1 minute there was absolutely nothing. And then next is a whole song
Right there.
that didn't exist.
Yep. That
It just,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think
I like that too.
I love that. I love performing too. I absolutely
You get a
love-
high
I do.
from stage.
I do. I do.
You think you're hooked to the high?
I probably am, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I am.
I
You're
think
not?
you are.
You're not? You're not? You think? Why you think I am?
I think because you and I had a conversation some years ago in Orlando. We had this conversation. You were like, I could never leave this. I could never. The feeling that you get, and
Yeah, it's what I love doing. Yeah. It's amazing to have 5,000, 6,000 people put their hands in the air and go left and
It
right.
is an amazing feeling.
I,
Yeah.
I don't think you could ever. I think you can try to explain it to people,
Yeah.
but they could never get that.
Yeah.
Never.
It's true. It's one of the things that I think of and
You
I
miss-
say, it's not necessarily that I miss it, but I wonder where can I get that feeling again? What can give me that feeling again?
Mm.
And I think there may be other things too. I just haven't gotten it as yet. But it's an incredible feeling. I'm not going to lie.
It's an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am hooked on it. Wow.
Yeah. What's your end game? You have a retirement plan? Because there's no pension
There's no pension.
in this music.
Yep.
What's your plan?
That's what I'm working on right now. That's what I'm working in right now. And I think I'm kind of bitter at myself that at age 44.
No, you're
I'm
thinking
now
about
doing it. Yeah. But this is where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it right now, and it seems to be going the way it's supposed to go. But I do want to be involved in music, whether it be 2-3 studios, and my talent is not just you did your thing. You know what I mean? My input is there. So I have a lot of ideas and a lot of stuff more. So hopefully, not hopefully. That's not good. Hopefully, it's not a good thing to say. In the next 2 years, I'll be good.
Okay. All right. And this, when you're saying good, you mean like financially, everything's
Yeah.
set up and
Yeah.
and then so in those 2 years you'll be still doing music, or you plan to?
I don't think I could ever stop
Okay.
doing music. I've tried it many times and failed
Really?
miserably.
Okay.
Failed miserably.
Mm.
You've tried it, and you have never catch yourself still writing, still.
I I feel so bad saying this. I haven't written a song since, like, I know what I want to say, but I don't want to say it because
Since
it'll be
when?
like a blame.
Say it. This one.
I haven't written a song since my new relationship. It's not new,
Well, yeah.
but I haven't written a song since.
I think it's gonna happen still. It's
I don't want it
something
to.
that's lingering there.
I
Don't matter. You always hear the melodies and the.
So here's what I'll say. And I want to say first, because I feel like people will be like, "Oh, you meet somebody, and
And you
it's
start-
fun, and
oh,
you know what I mean." But it's not that. I think since meeting Clinton, not even since meeting him, that's wrong. Before meeting him, I've been thinking about stepping away from music.
Mm.
You and I had this discussion. I didn't know him yet.
Mm.
And I'm like, I need to find a way out. And I've been searching for my way out for a long time and thinking, what's next? And I think it just so happened that when I met him and with our conversations and so on, he's helped me to see things
Different.
in a different light.
Okay.
And then especially with me getting pregnant, when I was like, I want to say 2 months pregnant or so was the last show I ever did.
Mm.
I wore very high boots and I almost fell, and I was like, nope,
Mm-hmm.
nope, I'm not taking this chance. And then now I can't see myself taking a show and having to go somewhere and leave my kid.
Mm.
I can't do it.
But maybe you found your way out, but you can still write.
No, but so here's what I'm saying. I don't see myself being like out. I feel like I may not be front and center, and I'm open to whatever happens, like if a song comes and hit me, like I'm not going to say, oh,
Okay.
I'm not closed off to anything, but at the same time, I'm not actively pursuing.
Okay, I understand.
I'm not trying to like, oh my God, I got to win a Grammy anymore. You know what I mean? But I think that there's a lot to be done within our industry to not even to get it to any kind of level, just to look professional,
Yeah.
to make a mark, to say, oh my God, this is Guyana is here.
Here,
This
yeah.
is who we are. This is, I think there's a lot that needs to be go into that. And I think that I can help. It's just if people are open. And this here is part of that too.
Okay.
Open conversation.
Well, I'm happy to be a part of it. I think I've been in it for a while, and it's true. We do need proper presentation to the world. We do need. I've been seeing it, but like you said, if they want to listen, if they're open to it.
But I think also too, like you think if they open to it, I'm not a person that like I'm gonna put the responsibility on someone else. I think we as artists, it's our lives, it's we have a lot to do too that we can do that we aren't doing. I think we need to come together as a collective and like get our shit together, and actually support each other. Yeah, actually support each other.
That right there is the stumbling block, I think, in the Guyana music industry. That support each other is a weight. People say, yeah, we're gonna support each other, yeah, but it's not really like that. We, like honestly speaking, I honestly think Guyana industry is fight for self. You getting thrown to the wolves. It's whoever the top, whoever's the big boss, that's it. Everybody fighting to just do that. That's the industry, and that's the truth. That's the plain truth. That's the industry.
But even you're fighting to get the top. What does
the top mean?
What does top mean? What does it get you?
They don't care.
Other than bragging rights and ego. What does the top mean?
That's it. And that's the reason wwhy.
And that's why it makes no sense.
But that's the reason why I spoke to certain people, and I'm like, listen, I would love for us to have a Soca Monarch committee. I would love to be a part of it. And all of these things that we're speaking about, let it be. We need a show. We need a proper representation visually for Guyana. So when you see it, you see it.
What about we do our own show?
How about we do our own Soca Monarch?
How about we do our own show?
When you perform it?
I don't know.
you run into that one.
I don't know.
You run into that one.
Listen, someone asked me before why I haven't done any before.
Oh, people ask me.
I haven't done any because what's the point in doing it?
You know what? People ask me. I have never held a show, my own show. You know why? I'm scared. I'm scared. Two things. I'm scared I'm not going to get the support financially, and I'm scared that nobody might come. That's the truth. That's the truth.
I completely understand. I hear you. I hear you completely. But in planning a show too,
I have great respect for promoters.
I have great respect
for promoters.
Yeah, I did stuff before, and like it's hard.
I have great respect,
especially when it comes to the weather. You don't know what to expect.
Trying to get a show together is nothing easy.
It's nothing easy.
God, wow.
But I think also too that I think there's a space for artists to own their own. If let's say a group of people come together, a group of us come together and put on something. You can have locals, we can bring in acts, you have the support of friends in other territories and stuff like that. And especially with having certain names and so on, sponsorship would be easier, that kind of thing. And, don't even get me started on sponsorship in Guyana. I know. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. But one of the things I've realized is, and we've heard many times, you need money to make money, right? And resources are very important to do anything.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I never took part in Soca Monarch, because I'm like, what am I doing it for? It's just a competition. It's just what happens after.
You've told me about this many times. What happened after?
What happens after? My life isn't changed. I still got to go through the same thing over and over again. Like,
Mm.
what am I coming out of it with other than saying, okay, I won, and then what?
Yeah, well, I mean,
And we need to change that. It shouldn't be. That's my point. It shouldn't be.
I think Soca Monarch next year will be a whole different thing. I'm gonna try my best to see what changes I could make, how I could make it better, and try my best to see how it can be life changing for an artist.
People come to the show to watch these artists. People come, whether it's whether it's a free show or paying, you pay your money to spend to come see these people. Or if it's a free show, you're still taking your time out of your day, out of your life to come
Come see it.
and see something. And you want to see a good show.
Good
People
show.
want to come out and want to have a good time. And then you're seeing these artists, and these artists are living their lives on stage, you know. And then afterwards, when they leave, they go back to
Yep.
like the regular,
95.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
And they're probably barely getting by. And you imagine you had this high on stage. You're like, oh, I shelled the place. And you go back home to what?
True.
We need to change that.
Mm.
All right. So this brings us to our last question. Legacy. What would you like yours to look like?
I think it's still shaping at the moment. I want it to be that, I was a good person. I did good
Okay.
music. I helped as much as I can, as much as I could, and I'm still trying. I want it to be something good, just good vibes, good energy. When you hear about Adrian Dutchin, you're like, yeah, this guy really, his music, just like Marshall and Guyana people going crazy.
Yeah.
I think I
I am
kind
a
of,
Guyanese.
I think I kind of, yeah.
Adrian, I think that song, I am a guy. What would you say is your biggest song?
I think I'm a guy.
I think that song has made a stamp.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think it's made a stamp. It's one of them songs like, you think of an artist and you think of a one song that just could,
Sticks out.
yeah. I think you made a stamp.
You know, I never liked that song.
People like it?
I never liked it. But when I did it, the producer, he was like, oh, I'm putting it out.
Mm-hmm.
And it went out. But it's just the Virgo in me. Like, I'm very precise and very judgmental myself and everything. And I never like I'm a Guyanese. I never like TikTok. I never like Impossible. I never like Crazy. And I think
I love Crazy.
I think I love Born and Grow.
I love Crazy. Yeah. I really liked Times 2. I really liked it. Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's a good note. to
I'm
end
sorry
on.
things are where they are right now. And, I'm a peace and love and kumbaya kind of girl. So I really hope that, maybe you guys can, not even to do music, but just to be in a good space. And,
No, I think we were in a good space.
well, I mean, like friendship wise, that's what I meant. I would hope, I would love that for you guys.
That can happen.
I would love that for you guys. But I just wanted to say from, artist to artist or ex-artist. Or I haven't
You're
decided.
an artist, just stop.
I haven't
You're
decided.
an artist, just stop.
I haven't decided. But I think you've done tremendous.
Thanks a lot.
Tremendous for your country. I think people I don't know if they realize sometimes, but we really fly the flags on our back wherever we go because what we're representing is Guyana, Team Guyana, Brand Guyana. And I think you especially tie the two together a lot with the patriotic songs. I remember just one of the artwork logo with a literal Guyana map and the man neck sticking out.
Yeah.
I think you've done a good job, and I just want to say, artist to artist,
Thank you.
congratulations, and I love what you've done for the culture.
Thank you. Well, you've shaped the culture too, so I think we all got a part to play, man. A little piece of it. Everybody just got to play a little piece of whatever they got to play. But we're getting this slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, I guess.
All right. I think there's a wrap. You
I
have any
think so.
questions for me?
No, I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
All right.
I
So
just enjoying this 12-year-old. What?
so there ends our first episode of
Let's talk.
Let's Talk with Timeka Marshall.
Yep.